Hello everyone. Let's start studying our first lesson in Unit 1, and it's called Matter and its Characteristics. We all knew from the previous studies that we have already knew, matter, it is everything around us that has mass and volume. Everything around us means on the Earth's surface there is air, water, soil, sugar, salt, metals, perfume, vinegar, oil. We can call them all matters. We can call them all matters. If we knew that any matter has mass and volume, it means that air is a matter. It means that it has mass and volume. Water is a matter. It means that it has mass and volume. Sugar, metals, vinegar, and so on. So, we can define matter. It is everything around us that has mass and volume. Mass, it is the amount of matter that the body contains. And the measuring unit of mass is gram, kilogram, and ton. Let's have an example. Here I have iron cube, an iron cube. If I want to define the mass of it or find the mass of it, it means that I want to know the containing matter in it, how much iron inside it. In this case, we know the mass. From the definition of matter, matter is everything around us that has mass and volume. Mass, it is the amount of matter that the body contains. What about volume? Volume, it is the space that occupied by the body. It is the space that occupied by the body. I have my example here, the cube of iron. It has a volume, and we knew in grade 4 we can calculate the volume of this cube by timing height, length, and width. Here I can calculate the volume. And the measuring unit of volume is centimeter cube, meter cube, or liter. So here we must know anything that has mass and volume is matter. Okay? Here I have a very important question. Give reason, air is a matter. Give reason, air is a matter. Or water is a matter. Iron is a matter. The answer will be because it has mass and volume. Anything around us has mass and volume is a matter. Okay? Let's move to another point in our lesson. The properties of matter. What is the meaning of the word properties? Properties mean if I want to know some points about someone or something, I want to know some information about it, it means that I will know the properties of it. I have an example. Here we have our colleague, Mr. Ahmed, in our class. If I want to know Ahmed better, I will know his name. I know what subject he like. I know what color he like. I know if he wears glasses or not. I will know what type of food he love. So here I have some statistics of our properties about Ahmed. Here the same on matter. If I want to know any matter, to know it better, to study it better, so I must study properties of matter. Here I have two types of properties: physical properties and chemical properties. First, physical properties. Physical properties, it means the out shape of the matter, the out shape of the matter, the color, taste and smell, density, melting point, boiling point, hardness, electric conduction, thermal conduction. Here I have 7 different physical properties that we will start to study. Today we will start the first and the second one only to be easy on you. Number 1, the color, taste and smell. Here I have a silver ring and a gold ring. How can I differentiate between them? Differentiate means I can find the difference between them by using color, right? Here another example. I have a bottle of perfume and a bottle of vinegar. Vinegar that we use in cooking. How can we differentiate between them? If I use the color property, they have nearly the same color, so we can differentiate between them by smell. Here I have the third example. I have a spoon of sugar and flour and salt. If I use the color property to differentiate between them, we can't differentiate between them by using color because they have the same color. Or by using smell, they don't different in smell because the three of them, flour, sugar and salt, they don't have smell. So we can differentiate between them by using the property of taste. So we can use the properties color, taste and smell to differentiate between some matters, but I can't use this property to differentiate between water and some chemical equipments. But here I have some substances have no color, no taste, and no smell, such as water and oxygen gas. Here we will use another property to differentiate between them. The second property here that we can use to differentiate between some matters, density. Density, it is a very exciting property. Density, it is a property that explains why some matters are heavy and others are light. Here in this photo I have three similar cubes. They are similar in volume. But they are different in the matter. The first made of cork, second made of wood, third made of aluminium. It's a metal. Aluminium is a metal. Here from the photo we noticed that the first and the second one float on the surface of water. It means that they are light. But the third one sank in water. Why? Because it is a little heavy. The difference between the light and the heavy cubes because of density, and we will explain it more in the second slide. How to calculate density? or how to find the density, or what is the density is. Here I have an iron cube, and I want to find the density or calculate or define the density of it. First, we will calculate the mass of this iron. Calculating the density of this iron cube means that we have to calculate the mass of it by using the digital scale, for example. Then we calculate the volume of it by using the ruler, by timing height times weight times length. We will calculate, first we will calculate the mass of this iron cube by using the digital scale. Then we will calculate the volume of this iron cube by using the ruler. Then we will calculate the density by using the rule, density equal mass over volume. Mass over volume. Here we will know the definition of the density. Density, it is the mass of the unit volume of the substance. Density, it is the mass of the unit volume of the substance. We will get back to our example. Okay, the iron cube that we have already calculated its mass and its volume. The volume of our iron cube was 1 centimeter cube. 1 centimeter cube. 1 centimeter cube means the unit volume of it. The unit volume means 1 centimeter cube. We take the 1 centimeter cube and calculate the mass of it, so we can define the density. Here I have some notes. Number 1. Equal volumes of different substances have different masses. Equal volumes of different substances have different masses. Here I have 3 equal volumes, 1 centimeter cube, 1 centimeter cube, 1 centimeter cube of 3 different matters or substances. The first, a cube of foam. Second, a cube of diamond. Third, a cube of iron. These 3 cubes are similar in volume, but they are different in masses due to the density. Although they are equal in volumes, but they are different in masses due to the difference in density. Another point. Equal masses of different substances have different volumes. Equal masses of different substances have different volumes. Here I have 3 equal masses of different substances. I have 1 gram of cork cube, 1 gram of wood, 1 gram of iron. They are equal in masses, but they are different in volumes. Here we can notice that the volume is not the same due to the density, due to the difference in density. To calculate density, we have to know the mass and the volume of the matter, because density equal mass over volume. We can write it like this: G equal M over V. And the measuring unit of density is gram per centimeter cube. Here we will have a problem and we will practice to calculate it together. In the problem, calculate the density of a substance whose mass is 35 grams and its volume is 25 centimeter cubed. Here I have the mass and the volume, so we can calculate the density. Here I can use the magic triangle. In the magic triangle, we can write the rule. It's very easy. M over V equal G. Let's solve the problem together. Mass equal 35 grams. Volume equal 25 centimeter cubed. Density M over V, it means that 35 over 25 equal 1.4 gram per centimeter cube. Gram per centimeter cube. Here I have a video that shows how we can differentiate between some substances by density. Let's see it together. Here we have a bowl of water and some different materials. A cube of plastic, it floats. Then we repeat it by using some other substances, a piece of wood, a bowl, a piece of cork, a toy, a plastic ball, an iron toy car. We can notice the difference between the metals in sinking and floating. We will repeat it again by using a plastic fork and an iron fork, a rock, and a marble. We noticed that some materials float and others sink in water because some materials, its density is less than the density of water, so it floats. Some substances like cork, oil, or ice, they float on the surface of water because its density is lower than the density of water. But other materials that sink in water, like iron nail or coin, because its density is higher than the density of water. Here in our life, we meet some applications that depends on density, like petrol fires. Petrol fires. We can't distinguish. We can't extinguish. We can't use water in extinguishing petrol fires because the density of oil or petrol is less than the density of water, so the fire will float on the surface of water. Number 2, balloons filled with hydrogen or helium rise up in the air because the density of helium or hydrogen is less than the density of air, so it floats or rising up. And here we reach to the end of our lesson today. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you can study it well.